You always need a cup of coffee directly correlated to the size of your head when you're checking email. What's up, socials? I get a lot of email. Like a lot. Like way too much. Ironically, I also operate at the highest level of productivity by funneling everything through email. I'm a big believer in inbox zero, but it would not be possible without a very dear friend of mine. I have been a religious user of Sanebox for many years now, and that's the reason why my habits of inbox zero have been able to actually stay intact. So I was really excited when they reached out and said, we so appreciate you as a customer and we want to sponsor a video so that more people in your community can know about us. And I started feeling like a jerk because I don't know why I don't talk about them more often anyway, because they basically make my life and business work more smoothly. I am not over-exaggerating. I might be over-exaggerating words, but I'm not over-exaggerating that fact. Here's the thing. People do check their email. Now, whether or not they check your email is a completely different thing. And whether or not you check every single email is a very different thing. I definitely do not check every single email that I get. I am subscribed to a lot of e-commerce things, and I definitely get a lot of fan mail. Now, the fan mail I prioritize, but the shopping email newsletters, I'm like, not today. I can't shop today. Okay, I'll just look. But most of those emails do go by the wayside. And the reason why they do is because Sanebox knows what I want. Sanebox knows that I want a fan letter. Sanebox also knows that I like to shop, but maybe not every single moment of the day. So by installing Sanebox into my Gmail, I know that when I see my inbox, when I go into it a couple times a day, it's going to be those priority emails that I want to see, and the ones that need to be saved for later are going to be filtered into a Gmail label. This is called Sane Later. You can drag all your emails over and say, this email is really never a priority, but I don't want to never get it. I might check it sometimes, but it's not really a priority. All you do is drag that email over to Sane Later. Ironically, because of the separation of these two things, I'm actually very good at Sane Later zero as well as inbox zero, because the separation allows me to say, okay, what are the priority items? Are there any clients that need something from me? Did somebody have a problem with one of my products? Or is a fan trying to tell me how amazing I am? Because I could sure use the ego boost. And then maybe there's another time of day, like when I'm standing in line at the grocery store and I'm bored and I might want to email newsletter shop. So I will go to Sane Later and see what stuff I got from things that are not a priority. The other nice thing is that it can be a really, really long task for us to unsubscribe from newsletters because we sign up for so many. One of the biggest, most amazing things that Sanebox offers is Sane Black Hole. Yes, it's exactly as it sounds. This is essentially a Gmail label that you can send your email to just by simply dragging it over. And Sanebox will be like, all right, cool, I got y'all back. We're gonna get rid of them forever. Essentially, those emails from now on will go to the trash. You're basically unsubscribed from that email. It's done, it's gone. The other thing that I love is I absolutely click things randomly all the time, including the accidental drag over of an email to Sane Later, and then Sane Later sends you an email like, hey, you trained your mom to go to Sane Later. You sure you want to do that? And I'm like, no. That was an accident. And you drag her right back to the inbox and Sane Later's like, we thought so. There's a bunch of other amazing features that Sanebox offers, like response tracking. So if somebody hasn't replied to your email in a decent amount of time, maybe you should follow up on that. As well as snoozing some non-urgent emails. Maybe it does belong in your inbox, but it just needs to move for a little while. You can have it get kicked back to you. Trust me when I say that I am more productive with my email because of Sanebox, and also I literally don't know what I would do without it because it's still the only efficient way to have people connect with me. I love when people DM me on Twitter or send me a private message, but the reality is if you're trying to do business with me, you better send it to my inbox because if I don't get it there, it's lost forever. This memory, not that good. But when you have your inbox set up to actually get work done efficiently, It's amazing, and you need tools like this because it can get so wildly out of control. Okay, even Tony Robbins uses Sanebox, so basically, like, what else do you need to know? I love him. He's just so smart. Okay, so Sanebox sponsoring this video, I basically said, we need to give a few away for free because I want people to experience this, and my viewers are thebomb.com, and they were like, we got you. So if you would like an annual free membership to Sanebox, I want you to comment below what your biggest pet peeve about email is, and then include the secret word Sane Social in all caps so I know that you're entering. You also need to be subscribed to this YouTube channel, so do that as well. But if you just want to start your 14-day free trial with Sanebox, the link is in the description. I highly recommend that you try it. That's all for today's socials. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Thank you so much to Sanebox for being amazing and keeping me sane, and for sponsoring this video so that all of you can benefit as well. I'll see you on the next one.